What we're gonna go over now are our barbell front squats. Now, with your front squats, your stance is always gonna be the same with your squats. Remember, we want our stance just about outside of shoulder width, toes are pointed out just slightly, okay? We're not obviously going too wide, but just slightly pointing those toes out so that it allows us enough hip mobility and space to sink down into that bottom of the squat position. Now, with our front squats, there's two ways that you can have the bar at the front of your body. The first one I'm gonna show you is our front rack position. So with our front rack, I want you to go thumb width. You can see the smooth part of the bar and then the rough part. The tip of your thumb is gonna go on where the smooth part meets the rough, okay, on both sides. That's just our measuring tool to make sure we've got the right distance. Now from here, you can have your thumb on top or around. I'm not too phased. It doesn't really matter how many fingers stay on the bar for this, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna walk into the bar, okay? As I drop down, I'm gonna sweep my elbows underneath the bar like so. Now, the bar will be slightly pressing into your Adam's apple. You can probably hear it right now, okay? I do not want you to come into the bar with your chin up like this. Keep your chin down and you sort of protect your throat a little bit from choking yourself. Now, what you'll find is the bar is gonna rest in your delt and collarbone area. There's a little divot you're gonna create there. That's where the bar is gonna rest, okay? I don't want the bar falling down your shoulders. What you'll find here, when you're in the front rack, I want you to make sure your elbows are as high as possible. If your elbows drop, the bar will also drop, okay? From here, we walk out and we get into our squat stance. I want you to think about keeping your elbows as high as you possibly can. Do not let those bad boys drop. So elbows up nice and high. We're gonna breathe in, and now we're gonna squat. Slowly coming all the way down, keeping those elbows up nice and high before driving all the way back up. Breathe in, elbows stay up nice and high. I've dropped down. I'm gonna drive to that big toe and come back up. I'm gonna re-rack the bar. Now, for those of you who do not have adequate wrist or shoulder mobility, I want you to use the crisscross method to squat, okay? So when you come to the bar now, same as before, our chin will stay down. We're gonna go zombie arms forwards first. Just so I can talk, I'm not gonna rest my throat on the bar. Zombie arms forwards first. I'm sure all of you know what the Macarena is, all right? So, Macarena, hands go over. I don't want you to grab the bar. Your fingers are just pushing the bar back along your shoulders so the bar stays back. Chin down, elbows high. Everything stays the exact same. Keep elbows up nice and high. I'm just crisscross. We get up, come out of the rack. From here, everything's the exact same. We keep those elbows up. All right, I'm in my squat stance. I'm gonna sink down into my squat before coming back up. Sink down into your squat, come back up. And then, whoops, we re-rack the weights. And that is our front squat. Please be sure to send me through some videos of you completing this exercise. Try and get the best angles available, whether it is a side angle or a front angle, depending on the exercise. This way I can make sure that I'm helping you perform the best technique possible for the given exercise. Send through the videos in the direct chat available to you, and then I'll give you some feedback straight away.